Sweden and Finland have become the newest members of NATO. There are geographic, economic, and military reasons why this is advantageous. Depending on the platform you're seeing this on, it may be in a couple parts, so just keep that in mind. But let's talk about geographic reasons why this is advantageous. The location of Sweden and Finland are incredibly advantageous for NATO because of their proximity to Russia. Their proximity to Russia, other NATO allies, and the Baltic Sea are all advantageous for any military operations that NATO would undertake in the region. NATO allies in this region specifically have powerful militaries on their own, but any allies anywhere else in the world would be able to place troops nearby what NATO has likely assessed as the primary threat of the, at least short term, which is Russia. Economically, this is an advantageous move on both NATO's part and Sweden and Finland, as both of the countries have a fairly robust economy. They have some weight behind their economy. This would make any future sanctions undertaken by members of NATO on adversarial countries that much more powerful. Talking about Russia specifically, considering it is currently the foremost threat, these are also two countries that would be potential trade partners with Russia that could make, trade sanctions, as an example, that much more effective. I'm going to show two little infographics here that kind of illustrate the trade relationship between Sweden and Russia and Finland and Russia, both the exports and imports. And as you can see, both countries are fairly robust trade partners with Russia. Militarily, there are significant strengths that both Sweden and Finland bring to the table. Finland is capable of fielding 280,000 military personnel during wartime. Sweden capable of fielding roughly 64,000, and these are estimates, right? Depending on where you look, those numbers may be different. Due to their years of neutrality, this is kind of unheard of for Sweden. The country has developed a fairly robust military-industrial complex. They also are known to make some of the best anti-tank weapons in the world, and they have some pretty solid submarines. This is not the only strengths they bring to the table, just ones that are easy to illustrate as far as power projection and just advantageous things that they bring to NATO. Finland has one of the largest, if not the largest, artillery capability in Western Europe. They've also been on the forefront of defense against Russia for likely hundreds of years just due to their proximity.